Emily Carter lived in Boston, Massachusetts. She was 26 years old, kind-hearted, hardworking, and believed there was good in everyone. Her friends often warned her, "Emily, you're too trusting." She would simply smile. Not everyone is bad. Emily had grown up believing that honesty and kindness always came back to you. Her parents taught her to help people whenever possible and to see the best in others. For most of her life, that belief seemed true. Until she met Jessica. Jessica joined Emily's company as a new employee. She was charming, friendly, and knew exactly how to make people like her. Within weeks, she and Emily became close friends. They had lunch together, shared secrets, spent weekends shopping and talking for hours. Emily trusted Jessica completely. For the first time in years, she felt like she had found a true friend. One evening they sat in a cafe near downtown Boston. Jessica smiled warmly. "You know, Emily, you're the nicest person I've ever met." Emily laughed. "I don't know about that." "No, really, most people only think about themselves." Emily appreciated the compliment. She didn't realize Jessica was carefully studying her, learning her strengths, learning her weaknesses, learning how much she trusted people. Months passed. Their friendship grew stronger. At least that's what Emily believed. One Friday afternoon Jessica arrived at work looking worried. Her eyes were red as if she had been crying. "What's wrong?" Emily asked. Jessica hesitated. Then tears appeared. "I don't know who else to ask." Emily immediately became concerned. Jessica explained that her mother was sick and needed an urgent medical procedure. Insurance wasn't covering everything. She was short several $1,000s. "I'll pay it back," Jessica promised. "I swear." Emily's heart broke for her friend. Without hesitation, she transferred the money. Jessica hugged her tightly. "Thank you. You've saved my family." Emily felt good knowing she had helped someone. Weeks passed, then months. Whenever Emily mentioned the loan, Jessica always had an excuse. "Next month. I'm still waiting for my tax refund. My bank account is having problems." Emily believed every word, because that's what trusting people do. One day Emily's coworker David approached her. "Can I ask you something?" "Sure. Are you and Jessica really close?" Emily smiled. "She's my best friend." David looked uncomfortable. "Be careful." Emily frowned. "What do you mean?" David hesitated, then quietly said, "I've heard things." Emily immediately became defensive. "Jessica would never hurt me." David nodded. "I hope you're right." That evening Emily told Jessica about the conversation. Jessica looked hurt. "I can't believe he'd say that." "I know. Told you people are jealous." Emily agreed. After all, Jessica was her friend. Why would she trust anyone else's opinion? Over the next few months strange things started happening. Private conversations Emily shared with Jessica somehow became office gossip. Personal details spread around the workplace. People knew things they shouldn't know. Emily felt confused. Every time she mentioned it, Jessica acted shocked. "That's terrible. Who would do such a thing?" Emily never suspected her. Not once. Then came the promotion. Emily had worked hard for nearly 3 years. Everyone expected her to get it. Even her manager hinted she was the leading candidate. Emily felt excited. This promotion could change her life. The night before the final decision, she called Jessica. "I think I'm finally getting promoted." Jessica congratulated her, but after ending the call, Jessica's smile disappeared. The next morning Emily walked into work feeling hopeful. By lunchtime she received devastating news. The promotion had gone to someone else. Jessica. Emily sat frozen. She couldn't understand. Jessica had less experience, less training, less responsibility. None of it made sense. Then another coworker quietly approached her. "Emily, there's something you need to know." "What?" The coworker looked nervous. Several employees had heard Jessica speaking negatively about Emily to management, claiming Emily wasn't reliable, claiming she struggled under pressure, claiming she wasn't ready for leadership. Emily felt sick. "No." The coworker nodded sadly. "I'm sorry." Emily couldn't believe it. Her best friend, the woman she trusted completely, the woman she helped financially, the woman she defended. It felt impossible. That evening she confronted Jessica. The two women stood outside the office building. Emily's hands trembled. "Did you talk about me to management?" Jessica looked away. "Who told you that? Did you?" Silence. Then Jessica sighed. "It wasn't personal." Emily felt her heart break. "What?" "I needed that promotion." Emily stared at her. "I trusted you." Jessica crossed her arms. "That's your problem." The words hit Emily harder than anything else. For a moment she couldn't breathe. Jessica continued. "People like you are too naive." Emily's eyes filled with tears. You lied to me, Jessica shrugged. Welcome to the real world. Then she walked away, just like that, as if their friendship had meant nothing. Emily stood alone in the parking lot crying. The betrayal hurt more than losing the promotion. It hurt because she had given Jessica her trust. And trust is one of the most valuable things a person can give. The following weeks were difficult. Emily struggled emotionally. She questioned everything, every conversation, every memory, every moment of friendship. Had any of it been real? At night she lay awake wondering how she had been so blind. The woman she trusted most had used her, manipulated her, betrayed her. Months later things became even worse for Jessica. Management discovered she had falsified reports to improve her performance reviews. An internal investigation began. Soon the truth emerged. Jessica had been dishonest with multiple coworkers. She had manipulated people for years. Eventually she was fired. Many people weren't surprised. Emily wasn't happy. She wasn't seeking revenge. She simply felt sad, because Jessica had thrown away relationships, trust, and opportunities for temporary success. Meanwhile Emily focused on rebuilding her life. She worked harder than ever. She developed stronger boundaries. She learned an important lesson. Kindness and trust are not the same thing. You can be kind without trusting everyone. You can help people without giving them unlimited access to your heart. A year later Emily received a promotion. The one she truly deserved. This time she earned it through honesty, patience, and hard work. One evening she sat on a bench overlooking Boston Harbor. The sun was setting. The water reflected golden colors across the horizon. David sat beside her. The promotion looks good on you. Emily laughed. Thank you. After a moment he asked, do you ever think about Jessica? Emily nodded. Sometimes. Still angry, she looked toward the water. Then slowly shook her head. No. Why not? Emily smiled sadly. Because anger keeps the wound open. David nodded. That's true. Emily thought about everything that had happened. The lies. The betrayal. The pain. Then she said something she never imagined she would say. I'm grateful. David looked surprised. For being betrayed? Yes. Why? Emily stared at the sunset. Because it taught me something important. What? She smiled. Trust should be earned, not given away freely. The wind blew gently across the harbor. For the first time in a long time, Emily felt peace. The betrayal had changed her, but it hadn't destroyed her. She was still kind, still compassionate, still willing to help others. The difference was that now she understood something many people learn too late. Not everyone who smiles at you is your friend. Not everyone who compliments you wants the best for you. And not everyone deserves your trust. Some people enter your life to teach you lessons. Painful lessons. Lessons about boundaries. Lessons about wisdom. Lessons about protecting your heart. As the sun disappeared below the horizon, Emily stood and smiled. She had lost a friend. But she had gained something far more valuable. Wisdom. And from that day forward, whenever someone asked her for advice, she always shared the same simple truth. Be kind to everyone, but don't trust everyone, because trust is precious, and once broken, it leaves scars that can last forever. Read Hard Loudly Crying Open Book The End.